Even before the puck dropped between Pittsford and Fairport, it was sure to be a tremendous game. The third annual Pink the Rink event would be the end of Pittsford's year-long cancer awareness fundraising efforts.
It's for breast cancer. It's a thing that Celeste Fromm started a few years ago with our program. It's for a great cause. It's affected a lot of people in the area, and it's great to be able to do something and give back to the community.
The event meant special pink jerseys for Pittsford, and many of the Fairport players got into the spirit with pink equipment. And a packed house at the Sports Center at MCC was filled with school pride, and of course, some pink. While the festivities surrounding the game were something worth cheering about, the match on the ice was sure to excite fans. A 1-versus-2 matchup in the standings between two teams that have met earlier in the season, where Pittsford came out with a 2-0 win.
We were looking forward to this game, really ever since we played them the third game of the season. We didn't play well that third game, and since then, we were able to, build up some confidence with the wins that we were getting, and we know heading in this week that this was going to be a 1-versus-2 showdown. And Pittsford's our rival anyway, so it doesn't take much for our boys to get up for this game.
As soon as the puck dropped, it was clear that this would be a physical game, with the Raiders setting the tone.
Sometimes you have physical games, sometimes you don't. Our team stepped up to the occasion at the physical game.
We knew going in that we had to be physical against that team. They have some very skilled players, and we really needed to make sure that we were physical and we knocked them off the puck, and hopefully our goal was to make them a little bit tentative coming across the blue line.
Despite hard-hitting Fairport's attempts, Pittsford still managed to create some offensive opportunities, the best coming on a shorthanded breakaway with just over a minute left in the opening frame. No team was able to score, though, and the teams entered the second tied at 0. It didn't take long into the second period for that to change, though, as Max Gerling's hard work in front of the net was rewarded when he put in his own rebound to put the Raiders up by 1 a minute into the second.
After we were able to get that first goal, that gave us even more confidence, knowing that that first game we were shut out. And so to get that first goal is kind of like the monkey off our back, so to speak, and we were able to go from there.
The skilled Pittsford team looked to answer, but time and time again, they were unable to solve Mark McKevley.
We definitely got very frustrated. McKevley played unbelievable in that, but we just said keep pushing and one's going to go in.
Mark's a 3-year starter. He's our senior. He's been the backbone of this team for 3 years now, and he's always made the key saves when we needed him this year, and tonight was no different.
My defensemen were doing a couple good job. Everyone was back-checking how they were supposed to, playing defensively, and I wasn't worried for 1 second out there.
Feeding off their goaltender, the Raiders were able to defend against constant pressure from the Panthers and net an insurance marker. Fairport's Sean Hamlin carried the puck into the offensive zone, and on the 2-on-1 was able to slide the puck over to Andrew Brennan, who put the Raiders up by 2.
It's huge, especially with the momentum of the game. It's a huge game. It's for a good cause, Pink the Rink. It means the world. It means the world to the team.
Pittsford entered the third looking to even things up, but they could not solve the Fairport goaltender, and the Raiders would hang on and take the rematch 2-0.
I think it just makes us work harder. Come sectionals, we're going to have more will and more of a push to win every game and try to get as far as we can.
This is huge. Huge for our boys, knowing that we can certainly compete with Pittsford. We've been the favorite all year long.
So for Pittsford, only their second loss of the season, and for Fairport, a huge victory moving forward. From the Sports Center at MCC, I'm Brian Mazurowski for High School Sports Scene.